Okay, so now, good news. Secondary mirror's in. The primary mirror, that's in. Everything's been cleaned. It's now time to collimate because we need to make sure everything's lined up. Now, if you remember from part 3, a couple videos ago, I went ahead and just put a collimator in and I aligned this right here. There, I loosened this screw here, which loosens the whole secondary mirror. And there's a spring on there. And then I used these like as adjusters. And then what that did was it got the laser going through here, through there, to the center, back there, and then put the cap on. And the cap is right there, you can see the hole in it. So, this is a collimator. And I'm gonna put this in where the eyepiece goes. And you can see there's like a laser right there. And it's gonna shoot, hit the secondary mirror, hit the primary mirror, and come back, and then we're gonna adjust it now. So first order of operation, we'll adjust the secondary mirror if we have to get it in the center of the little dot of the mirror, of the primary mirror. And then we'll adjust the screws in the primary mirror, and then it should be calibrated. Hey, good news. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little red dot, and it is almost in the dead center of the primary mirror. I'm just gonna have to tweak it a little bit. Okay, so now I've got the secondary mirror adjusted, so the red dot hitting the secondary mirror hits the middle of the primary mirror. Now I want to adjust the 3 screws in the primary mirror, so this red dot here, that red dot gets right in that bullseye. Okay, so here are I can keep an eye on the things down here. It's like I can see it here. So my goal now is to move these 3, 1, 2, and 3. And these are my locking screws, and I back those off. So it's just a matter of like messing with these 3 until I get it in. The red dot in the circle, in the bullseye. Okay, so just so you know, there's a lot of different ways to collimate. This was about 25 bucks. It was off Amazon. Type in collimator, Amazon, this comes up. I think it's worth, it took me like less than a minute to collimate, and now that I know how to do it, about every month or so when I'm pulling this thing out, it's a quick, easy way to double check. Good news. Took about 2 seconds, moved a couple screws. The red dot is in the very center of that bullseye. Now, coming back down here, I'm gonna tighten down the locking screws, make sure the red dot's still there, and then we're good to go. Just gotta tighten them in, and tonight, first clear skies, let's try this sucker out. As luck would have it, I have one problem left. That would be the hole that you see in my dust cover. And that kind of stinks because, well, I don't want to get dust in there because I worked really hard to get all the dust out. But there is a very cheap, inexpensive solution. First, I could make a whole new dust cover. I could 3D print it or use the moon. I think I'll go with that one. Boom. Problem solved. Stick a fork in it. Call it done.